and Chauncey Willis Jr., I think, will be a really fun matchup to keep your eye on here today.
Eli King, the lone returning starter from last year's Fighting Hawks squad. Grayson Ullman picks up Chauncey Willis. For the two teams, it'll be Eli King, Grayson Ullman, as Jalen Crocker Johnson gets the first there. Cade Tyson and Robert Vaihola. Anderson with the ball. Denies the screen from Natsvishvili. Goes to his left, gets the contact. Will go to the lines of this North Dakota offense. Hawks down the first.
Led UND in minutes, shots taken, blocks, and scoring with those 12 points.
Switch, now Osama dumps it back. Willis on the drive. Gets 2 feet in the paint. Here's the three from Osama. Rolls out. Running floater off the backboard and down. We saw Stefanowicz here last week with the Bison. Here's Willis, downhill, right to the rack, gets fouled, and one. On the first drive to the lane, and then this time finishes through contact and converts. Tyson up top, guarding Anderson. Right into his chest, to the rim, gets the floater, soft touch to go. Double team on Willis, they left Osama alone, but a bad pass is unable to hit that three, and a foul inside. Here's Willis Jr., cross court to Tyson. Blows by Eli King, and one! To trap ball screens, and the Gophers have passed around it. Willis fights through the contact. Here's Curtis, corner pop, off the rim. Nice job securing. Josh Jones, who was on this court in the season opener last year. Oral Roberts met the Gophers as a nice move inside by Eli. Crocker Johnson extra. Good hustle to get over from Zach Kraft, and unable to get it to go. 6-2 Hopkins team last year. He finds Anderson. Can't hit the three. Here comes Willis pushing.
For Willis Jr. after the free throw as well. And Grove playing the 5 here with this lineup.
Yeah, position he... 72% from the line last season with Ullman. The shifty move, stop and start nature of Anthony Smith gets Ullman crossing over. Good defense, tight from Langston Reynolds. A good pocket pass to find a cutting Smith and a foul. School recruits. So a good get for Paul Sathers and company. Splits a pick, doubling that screen again, as we mentioned. Crocker Johnson on the baseline, can't get the floater to go, and Smith gets it right back from Jones. Extra pass, Ullman connects. 5. Osama to his left, stops, floater is good. Fighting around his defender by Grove. Here's Curtis. Euro step in the lane, right through Willis, can't get it to go, tapped around. Find anything, 6 on the timer. They gotta get a shot towards the basket here. Ball bounced around, corner 3. Short, hit nothing except the...
Everything and playing really uptight.
Natsvishvili, 6'10". On the stat sheet, calling something out. They double and trap the screen. Willis finds Tyson, top of the key 3. Goes down in these first 2 exhibition games. Here's Eli King, fading jumper off the front of the rim, bounces away. Willis can't free himself from Smith, drives around, cutting, nice job, Vaihola.
Defense.
Elite stop and start speed from Anthony Smith. He couldn't find anything though, as Ullman finally gets a bucket. The Gophers were on a 7-0 run till that bucket. Here's Vaihola, right through 2 defenders. Here's Smith, right wing 3. Can't get it to go. Bothan gets the rebound, and his pass finds nobody.
In UND's first exhibition game.
Reynolds spent his first 3 seasons at Northern Colorado, converts the and posting up inside. Deep 3, Ullman. Can't hit there. And here comes... Good hard screen, but he was moving, was Josh Jones. And the Oral Roberts gets a screen. Downhill to his right. Nice dump off. Bothan can't get it to go. It's trying to find some offense, our North Dakota. Pull up J. Rims out from Anthony for the Fighting Hawks. Flairstream trying to open up Anderson. They'll find a cutting. The freshman, 6'8" forward out of St. Louis Park, Minnesota. He, along with his brother, lit wide. Nice pocket pass to Crocker Johnson. Can't get the first attempt in a skying Marley Curtis. Errant pass poked away, and here goes Langston Reynolds. Blocked. Garrett Anderson. Auto transfer is at the charity stripe. Field goal percentage. He shot it at a 59.3% clip. And gets the back. Another solid crowd for an exhibition game here at the barn as Natsvishvili and knocks down the nice handoff and a spin from Willis. Just short on the floater. Our cameraman Tremont Van Leer underneath the rim. He's set and ready to go. Here's Tyson, a three-pointer is true. 16.8 points per game, 4 rebounds, and nearly 6 assists. So he's a guy that
points and been able to involve his teammates at a high level.
Anthony Smith hits the first. The freshman out of Hopkins, Minnesota. Converts this. Now he's got a smaller defender on him, and Kraft goes up top for it. Touchdown pass, and he mosses Zach Kraft. Advantage of the height difference. Good move to get into the paint from Smith, but out of system. Marley Curtis, corner three is true. Up the intensity. Eli King, a deep three. Curtis on the offensive rebound, and he finishes with a float. Finding Curtis in the corner again, and this time short. Smith between the legs, poked away again. Another steal for Langston Reynolds. Dumps it off. Cade Tyson, poster here at Williams Arena, and showing that he's not just the sharpshooter, but he can elevate. Rims in on the free throw. Here comes Chauncey Willis Jr. Dump back to Cade Tyson. Transition three off the rim. Finding Bothan again. He'll dump it off. Kraft right back. And hits before those in a row. But Marley Curtis, second leading scorer in that first half for North Dakota. And shows off the scoring again with another. The Cherry, Minnesota native gets fouled. Garrett Anderson almost hugging him as he tried to rip through there. Johnson three off the rim, bouncing around. Tyson backside gets the board, fouled, count it. But the energy shows and flows through on the court. Short on the free throw, and for his third corner three, can't hit that one. And here comes Willis Jr. No look dime, Crocker Johnson. He brings, Vaihola blocks it, and here comes Asama. Pushing tempo, they have the numbers. Crocker Johnson goes through the hand contact of Eli. Foster to the new system, and he has thrived in it these last few years. As Cade Tyson gets the offense. Eli King with 4 on the shot clock. Step back jumper, misses everything. Seconds to go on the shot clock. Minnesota sees a double. Nice fake from Vaihola. He threw it up to Ullman in the corner, the two freshman ball handlers combining. Here's Anthony Smith downhill, and that one can't rattle home. Curtis in the corner. And now a quick fire trigger, dumps it off, but it's off the hands of Grove to the corner. Tyson can't hit. Willis on the second chance effort.
Really good at, but obviously there are different types of centers on this team. So something to keep an eye out with Grove on defense, guarding.
Here's Zach Kraft, crosses over, gets past Durkin. An extra pass to Anderson. One-legged jumper, no good. Dumping off to Willis, flying in for two, but bounces off, and Jones has it. Reynolds providing a nice boost off the bench. Here's Ncaa, unable to finish. Nice follow from Anthony Smith. Reynolds. Durkin, they look to set one up from at the top of the key. Grove driving, dumps it off. Tyson flies to the rim. Anderson, who has cooled off here. Curtis, another catch and shoot three, missed everything. And Lanston. Ullman gets a screen from Ncaa and flies to the rim through the contact again. Pushing inside, lost the handle, and here comes Kraft. Ullman pulls off, corner three, fly by. No good. The 7th team foul, so it'll be 1-1 for Isaac Osama at the line. Against NDSU, and Medved on his sophomore point guard said he has a chance to be a real front Big Ten level guard. Up to 3 points on the day. Still trying to find his flow offensively in this one. Nice off, and a poke away from Anthony Smith. He's in the passing lane. Trail three, Kraft. Off the rim, Reynolds. Omat at the 4, Grove at the 5. Omat gets the contact there and pushes off on Smith. He, along with Micah Curtis, in the top 10. Sather described Smith as a talented, and even though for his
exhibition games are good for guys like that to just get back in the groove.
Yeah, Medved said he wasn't with the team all summer, just got cleared in September, scoring in the second half. Reynolds doubled, finds Crocker Johnson. Omat trailing, corner slam! Goes hard to the rim and rocks it. Anderson to his right, through Langston Reynolds. A nice Johnson. Plays it to Reynolds in the corner. Dump back to him on the roll, through the defense of Doppler with the Rams and with head coach Nico Medved as he hits the front end. And now give Crocker Johnson 8 points here. Backdoor cut from Reynolds. Finding Osama in the corner. And he drills it. To see it on display there. Comfortable behind the arc. Anderson moving three. And Osama, nice tower. Smith finds King. King rips through on Reynolds. Right to the rack and is fouled. Langston Reynolds. Eli King, 10 for 14 from the line, are the Fighting Hawks. He splits a pair. Eli King drives baseline, thought he was dumping it off to Jones, but Willis finds it. Dump off Reynolds, flying to the cup. Anthony Smith dumps it back for Anderson. Anderson spinning, fading, jumper's good. To his left, right to the rim, outside. Cade Tyson, extra pass to him, and he hits another one. Anderson responds. 5 of 9 shooting. Nice job again in the passing lanes. Eli King with the flush. Steal of the game for Eli King. Wow, what a day on defense. Langston Reynolds goes through to the defender for 2. Well, Cade Tyson looking to add on to his 52 points from the first 2 exhibition games, and does. Equal to their first half margin. Strips it away. Here come the Gophers in transition. Cade Tyson finds Chauncey Willis, touch pass. Reynolds fouled and will go to the line. Hits Bowers to Ncaa. Here's Ullman, right-handed, left-hand scoop layup. Right-handed scoop layup is good for Sather's squad. In the corner, he fires away, and the back rim denied. It was 18-16, so a little bit different on the scoreboard here today. Willis and Ullman combine. Ncaa spreading the floor, missing on the front rim, and always playing with pace, but under control. Right to the rim. Nice job sealing off a defender by Grace. Big Ten. Having him off the bench is going to be crucial in terms of the size he can provide. Curtis spinning floater, no good. Hustle on, more added bonus when you can get 26 points on just 13 shots. Ullman, get out. Awesome, a corner pop. off the rim. Good job grabbing the game with 2:38 to go. Corner three from Delorme, no good. Good extra pass, Durkin. Finding Osama in the corner, he can't hit. Grove offensive board. Reggie Thomas showing his defensive prowess, steal and bucket for the first time as well for North Dakota at the next whistle. And one nice move from Reggie Thomas.
An ability to lean into the contact and still finish through.
Can't convert, bounces around, and Lauren. RJ Spencer to his left. Floater is no good, and Delorme.
Nico Medved and his staff to recruit guys that had multiple years of eligibility left to kind of try to minimize some of that turnover. Yeah, years graduating, but I think recruiting guys that have 2-3 years left is really important for the longevity.
Up next, the start of the season, they'll face Gardner Webb here at Williams Arena on November 3rd to open their season on that same day. But Minnesota will walk out of here with a 20-point win. They're back-to-back 20 points.